master timeline shifter, it can make the foundations in your life feel very rocky, like in your reality. That's because you are pivoting all the time. Like, we find that we're not in alignment in some area of our life, and then we need to make changes. And if you are said master timeline shifter, you make a lot of changes even on a day-to-day basis. You're like, oh, this doesn't quite fit right. Oh, this doesn't quite feel right. This doesn't. What can I do to shift onto my most optimal timeline? And so what you are doing is you are manifesting through the quantum realm and through the Akasha fields. So you have all these different timelines out in front of you, and they all look very similar to one another, but they're just a little bit off. And so you are constantly, in every minute of the day, finding the one that resonates the most with you in that moment. That goes very much against like capitalism and societal programming that tells us you got to stay on one track and see it all the way through to be successful. That doesn't really work for master timeline shifters. We have to make these micro pivots in every moment to stay in alignment with who we are at a soul core level. This is one of my main gifts, is timeline shifting and timeline reading. And so that's why I do the work that I do. Like, I help people get on their most optimal timelines because I can see all of them out in front of them, and I help like nudge them onto the right one. And I also teach them how to do this for themselves. So this might look like you're being indecisive or flaky, or like you can never stay on one thing, but it's really more so that you're staying in alignment with who you are in every moment. And it equates massive growth and evolution and consciousness expansion. So I wanted to share this in case it helps reframe your perspective, and so that you feel more solid and grounded and excited about your timeline shifting gifts. If you want to learn more about your cosmic archetype, your blueprint, your spiritual gifts, or where you're headed on your timelines, you can go to my profile and click for all the different ways that we can work together.